Hey, what's up? It's Reed with Smart Home Solver, and today we're going to be reviewing the Zmodo Snap Pro, which is an indoor-outdoor wireless camera, and it's unique because it has a 180-degree wide-angle lens. So we're going to be testing out its features and comparing it side by side with the Arlo Pro 2. The Snap Pro hasn't been released yet, but it's on Kickstarter and it's been doing pretty well there. And Zmodo reached out to us to see if we wanted to review it, so we said, hey, why not? If it's a cheaper Arlo Pro, let's give it a shot. So let's see what's included with the Snap Pro. And of course it comes with a camera, and when you get the kit, you need a little hub that plugs into an outlet to use the camera. And it also comes with a mounting bracket which has 2 screws, and it connects to the camera with a magnet. And the magnet is really strong, but it doesn't give a whole lot of flexibility to adjust the camera on the bracket. Like, you can't point the camera down very far, so that's the only kind of issue with the bracket. It also comes with a rechargeable battery and a charger. So setting it up, it was pretty easy, but you do have to download an app called MeShare, which is not Zmodo. You think that you download a Zmodo app, but MeShare is like a sister company to Zmodo. MeShare. You just download the app, you connect it with a QR code that it displays on your phone, and it syncs up. So once the Snap Pro is set up, you can view the live footage. And so you click on the camera in the live view. It's pretty awesome because it has such a wide angle lens that you can kind of pan back and forth by swiping, and it feels like the camera is moving, but really it's just such a wide angle. It's just viewing, like, kind of digitally panning. And you can tilt the phone side to side, and it will also digitally pan back and forth as well. Or you can just double tap on the screen or hold your phone sideways and it will show you the full wide angle view. To set up motion detection and notifications, there's modes at the top, and so there's home and away and sleep, some default modes configured, and you can add custom ones. You can toggle if you want to receive notifications or if you want it to record motion. And there's also a thing called sharing, and what that is you can share the feed of your camera with somebody else, and then you can toggle on that mode if you want to be able to share or not. And the cool thing about these modes is that you can actually schedule them. So you can say, oh, I only want this mode to run certain days of the week or at certain times. And so that's nice if you're going to work or at night and you know when you want the modes to change. And I know that on the Arlos that it's kind of annoying to have to manually switch between the modes. You can't automatically switch them like this. So there's no local storage. I'm recording on this camera. Everything's recorded in the cloud. Unless you manually record on the camera as you're viewing the live footage, it will record to your phone. But you get 7 days free cloud storage. I'm not really sure if that's just for one camera or multiple. So testing this out, outdoors and indoors, you can see that the wide angle lens, you can see quite a bit of the room or of the backyard. And comparing that with the Arlo Pro 2's footage, which is only 140-degree angle, it does cut off on the sides. The footage looks good. It's a 1080p camera. The only thing is the night vision. It's a little bright. You can adjust the brightness, but I had the brightness turned down and it was a little overexposed, as you can see as I'm walking up to the camera in night vision. My face is like very white until it kind of adjusts. But with the Arlo Pro 2, it's a little darker, but you can see more of the details. The Snap Pro does have two-way voice. So that means if you have the camera at your front door and someone comes and knocks on the door to deliver a package, you can talk to them on the camera. You just open up the live feed on the app and press the microphone button. And the volume of it was okay. It wasn't super loud, but it wasn't bad either.
This is how loud the two-way voice sounds on the Snap Pro.
I wanted to test out how fast it can record video when getting triggered by motion. I know that's one of the issues with wireless cameras, is there's that little delay for when, it's not constantly recording video, it just triggered on motion. The software that I was using, it was super glitchy. I wasn't able to even test motion recording on this camera. Sorry that I wasn't able to show that here in this review. One thing I was able to test out is how fast you can open up the app and view the live footage. That's something you do a lot with a camera app. And with Arlo's, it can be a little slow. We tested it side by side. And with the Snap Pro is actually a little snappier. The Snap Pro is also compatible with a Show Snap Pro. So you can view the live footage of the Snap Pro on your Fire TV or on your Echo Show. The Snap Pro is rated at IP54 and the Arlo Pro 2 is rated at IP65. So the Snap Pro is splash proof, so rain will be fine, but you probably don't want to submerge this in water. It's not compatible with a lot of other smart devices like the Arlo Pro 2 is, so that's kind of one of the downsides, is you're not going to be able to connect it. I mean, maybe they'll add stuff like that in the future. The build quality of the Snap Pro is pretty good. I mean, the footage is great, but my biggest concern is the app. I mean, it's just a little clunky. I mean, obviously there was bugs that hopefully they'll fix. You can't adjust the motion sensitivity. I'm nervous that it's going to trigger motion a lot and you won't be able to adjust that. There's another thing in the app, and it's a whole discovery section, and there's deals and shopping. I mean, I don't want to see promotions in a camera app that I'm using to see my security footage. Hopefully they can fix some of those issues. I know it hasn't been released yet, but the Snap Pro, it is on Kickstarter and you can get it at a pretty good price. When it retails, it's going to be $170 with the kit, so that's going to come with the hub and the camera, and the Arlo Pro 2 comes in around $250 with its hub and camera. So that does it for the review. We appreciate you guys watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more smart home videos, and we'll see you again next time.